Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Energize Your Passion, the podcast where we dive into the wonders of the world, fueling your wanderlust, one destination at a time. I'm your host, Sunshine, and today's episode of Travel with Sunshine, we have an incredible journey ahead of us as we explore the breathtaking beauty and hidden treasures of Ireland. So grab your travel journals, open your hearts, and let's embark on this enchanting adventure together. Let me start by prefacing that Ireland is on my bucket list of destinations to visit. I have never been to Ireland, but my DNA has, and I want to explore my roots in the region. Picture this: rolling green hills, ancient castles, and the kind of hospitality that warms your heart and soul. That's right, folks. Today, we're talking about Ireland, a land of myths, legends, and unparalleled natural beauty. Whether you're planning your first trip or dreaming of a return visit, Ireland has something magical for everyone. So let's dive into why we should visit Ireland, starting with its stunning landscapes. When you think of Ireland, the first thing that probably comes to mind is its lush, green landscapes. And travelers around the world say they are even more beautiful in person. Let's start with the iconic Cliffs of Moher. These majestic cliffs rise dramatically from the Atlantic Ocean, offering breathtaking views that will leave you speechless. Imagine standing at the edge, the wind in your hair, looking out over the endless ocean. It's pure magic. But the beauty of Ireland doesn't stop there. The Ring of Kerry, a scenic drive through the Iron Peninsula, showcases some of the most picturesque views you'll ever see. From rugged coastlines to charming villages, this route is a photographer's dream. And let's not forget the Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with its unique hexagonal basalt columns. These natural wonders are just the beginning of what Ireland has to offer. Ireland's history is as rich and captivating as its landscapes. Imagine walking through ancient castles, monastic sites, each with its own story to tell. One of the travelers' favorite is the Rock of Casha, an impressive fortress perched on a hill in County Tipperary. This site has witnessed centuries of history, from the time of the Celtic kings to the Norman invasion. Another must visit is the ancient site of Newgate, older than both Stonehenge and Great Pyramids of Giza. This prehistoric monument, built around 3200 BC, is a marvel of engineering and astronomy. During the winter solstice, sunlight floods the chamber, creating a truly magical experience. And then there's Dublin, the vibrant capital city. Here we can visit Trinity College and see the Books of Kells, an illuminated manuscript dating back to the 9th century. Dublin streets are steeped in history from the Viking era to the literary giants like James Joyce and Samuel Beckett, who call this city home. One of the most charming aspects of Ireland is its rich culture and traditions. The Irish are known for their warmth, wit, and hospitality, making every visitor feel right at home. Traditional Irish music is an integral part of the culture, and you can experience it firsthand in countless pubs across the country. Picture yourself in a cozy pub, a pint of Guinness in hand, tapping your feet to the lively tunes of a fiddle and bodhrán. It's an experience like no other. And speaking of Guinness, No trip to Ireland would be complete without a visit to the Guinness Storehouse in Dublin. Here, you can learn about the history of this iconic stout and even pour yourself a perfect pint. But if whiskey is more your style, be sure to visit one of Ireland's many distilleries, like the Jameson Distillery in Milton or the Bushmill Distillery in Northern Ireland. You'll gain a new appreciation for this golden elixir. But wait, there's more to Irish culture than just its music and drinks. Let's talk about the incredible cuisine that Ireland has to offer. Irish cuisine is a delightful blend of hearty, traditional dishes and modern culinary innovation. It's a true reflection of the country's rich agricultural heritage and the creativity of its chefs. One of the staples of Irish cuisine is the humble potato, which features promptly in many dishes. But there's so much more to explore. Let's start with the classic Irish breakfast. Imagine beginning your day with a hearty plate of bacon, sausages, black and white pudding, eggs, grilled tomatoes, and baked beans, all accompanied by slices of soda bread and a steaming cup of tea. This meal is not just a feast for the stomach, but a comforting ritual that prepares you for a day of adventure. Has anyone had soda bread? Oh my God, it is so delicious. I promise you, I'm craving it right now. Speaking of soda bread, this traditional Irish bread is a must try. Made with simple ingredients like flour, baking soda, salt, and buttermilk. It's incredibly versatile and can be enjoyed with sweet or savory toppings. Whether you have it with a dollop of butter or jam, or alongside a bowl of hearty Irish stew, soda bread is sure to delight your taste buds. Irish stew, this iconic dish is the epitome of comfort food, made with tender chunks of lamb or beef, potatoes, carrots, onions, and sometimes barley, all slowly cooked to perfection. It's the kind of meal that warms you from the inside out. Pair it with a pint of stout, and you have a true Irish dining experience. For seafood lovers, Ireland is a paradise. The country's coastal waters are teeming with fresh fish and shellfish, and you'll find some of the best seafood dishes in coastal towns and villages. Try a plate of fresh oysters from Galway Bay, drizzled with a bit of lemon juice, or a bowl of creamy seafood chowder, packed with the flavors of the ocean. And let's not forget about the delicious desserts. One of the most beloved Irish sweets is the rich and moist Irish coffee cake, often flavored with whiskey and topped with a luscious layer of frosting. Or indulge in a slice of Bailey's cheesecake, infused with the creamy taste of Ireland's famous liqueur. If you're visiting Ireland in the autumn, be sure to try a slice of Bambrick, a traditional fruitcake that's associated with Halloween. Each slice often contains hidden trinkets that are said to predict the future, adding a bit of fun and mystery to this delicious treat. Finally, no discussion of Irish cuisine would be complete without mentioning the traditional Irish pub grub. From fish and chips to shepherd's pie, the hearty and flavorful dishes served in pubs across the country are the perfect accomplishments to a pint of Guinness or a glass of whiskey. While the famous sites are certainly worth a visit, some of Ireland's true magic lies in its hidden gems and local experiences. One of travelers' favorite, less known spots is the Dingle Peninsula. This stunning area, home to charming villages, beautiful beaches, and some of the friendliest people you'll ever meet. Be sure to take a boat trip to see Fungi, the dolphin, a local celebrity who's been delighting visitors for decades. Another hidden gem is the town of Kinsale in County Cork, known as the gourmet capital of Ireland. Kinsale is a food lover's paradise. Wander through its colorful streets, sample fresh seafood, and enjoy a meal at one of its award-winning restaurants. And for a truly unique experience, visit the islands off the coast of Galway. These rugged islands are like stepping back in time. With their stone walls, ancient forts, and Gaelic speaking residents, rent a bike and explore the islands at your own pace, soaking in the tranquil beauty and the rich history. One of the things that make Ireland so special is the warmth and friendliness of its people. The Irish have a saying, "Ke mila falachi," which means 100,000 welcomes, and they truly live by it. Whether you're chatting with the locals in a pub, staying in a family-run bed and breakfast, or simply asking for directions, you'll be met with genuine kindness and hospitality. The Irish hospitality experience often begins at your accommodation. Imagine arriving at a charming bed and breakfast where the host greets you with a warm smile and a pot of freshly brewed tea. These family run establishments are the heart and soul of Irish hospitality. Each room is a cozy retreat, often adorned with the local crafts and personal touches that make you feel right at home. The breakfast spread is a feast with homemade jams, freshly baked bread, and traditional Irish fare like black pudding and bakti. Staying in a bed and breakfast not only provides you with a comfortable place to rest your head, but also offer a glimpse into the daily life of an Irish family. Your hosts are always eager to share their knowledge of the local area, recommend hidden gems, and even tell you a story or two. This welcoming spirit extends beyond the walls of your accommodation. Step into any pub, and you'll find yourself in the midst of lively conversations and laughter. The Irish pub is more than just a place to enjoy a drink. It's a community hub where friendships are forged and memories are made. The bartenders, often referred to as the heart of the pub, are masters of their craft, not just in pouring the perfect paint, but also in making every patron feel like a regular. In a typical Irish pub, you'll quickly notice the camaraderie among the patrons. It's not uncommon for strangers to strike up a conversation, sharing stories, jokes, and even life advice. The sense of belonging is palpable, and you might find yourself invited to join a local game of darts or traditional music session. These impromptu gatherings, where everyone is welcome to join in, epitomize the inclusive and generous nature of the Irish people. This welcoming spirit is especially evidenced in the tradition of storytelling. The Irish are natural storytellers, and you'll find that everyone has a tale to tell. From ancient myths and legends to personal anecdotes, these stories are a way of connecting with others and sharing a piece of Ireland's rich cultural heritage. Storytelling in Ireland is an art form passed down through generations. It is said that every tree, stone, and hill in Ireland has a story to tell, and the Irish take great pride in their ability to bring these stories to life. In many rural areas, you can still find traditional seanchas, or storytellers who captivate audiences with their tales of heroism, romance, and supernatural beings. One of the most magical experiences you can have in Ireland is attending a traditional storytelling session. These gatherings often take places in intimate settings like pubs, community centers, or even around a family hearth. The storyteller weaves their tale with a passion and flair, drawing you into a world where anything is possible. The audience, often made of both local and visitors, listens with rapt attention, their imaginations ignited by the vivid descriptions and dramatic twists. But storytelling is not just confined to these special sessions. You'll find that Irish love to share stories in everyday conversations. Ask a local about the history of their town, and you'll likely hear a fascinating tale involving ancient kings, brave warriors, or mysterious fairies. Even a simple question about the weather can lead to a humorous anecdote or a piece of local lore. One of travelers' favorite memories from Ireland involves a chance encounter with an elderly gentleman in a small village pub. As they sip their drink, the storyteller begins to tell about the history of the area, weaving in personal stories and local legends. By the end of the evening, you will feel like you have been transported through time, they say, experiencing the triumphs and trials of generations past. It is a truly and unforgettable experience, made all the more special by the genuine warmth and hospitality of the storyteller. This sense of connection and community is what makes Ireland such a special place to visit. The Irish people have an incredible ability to make you feel like you're part of their family, even if you're just passing through. Their hospitality is not just about providing a warm welcome, it's about creating meaningful connections and sharing their rich cultural heritage with everyone they meet, which reminds me of Energize Your Passion. And our motto is exactly the same as the Irish. That's why I know my roots lie in Ireland. So when you visit Ireland, take the time to engage with the locals. Listen to their stories, share your own, and embrace the genuine kindness and hospitality that defines this beautiful country. Whether you're exploring a bustling city or a quiet village, you'll find that the warmth of the Irish people is the true heart of Ireland and is an experience that will stay with you long after your journey has ended. Now that you're inspired to visit Ireland, let's talk about some practical tips to make your trip smooth and enjoyable. First and foremost, pack for all types of weather. Ireland's climate can be unpredictable, with sunshine one minute and rain the next. Layers are your best friend, along with a good waterproof jacket and comfortable walking shoes. When it comes to getting around, renting a car is a great option for exploring the countryside at your own pace. Just remember that they drive on the left side of the road. Alternatively, Ireland has an excellent public transportation system, including trains and buses that connect major cities and towns. And of course, don't forget to try the local cuisine. From hearty stews and fresh seafood to delicious pastries and traditional Irish breakfasts, your taste buds are in for a treat. Be sure to sample some local specialties like boxy, pocanan, and soda bread. Ireland is a land of adventure, and there is no shortage of activities to get your adrenaline pumping. If you're a fan of the great outdoors, you'll love the hiking trails that crisscross the countryside. The Whistler Way, for example, offers stunning views of mountains, forests, and lakes. And for those who prefer the coast, the Wild Atlantic Way is a spectacular route that stretches along Ireland's western coastline. For a unique experience, try your hand at surfing in County Clare or Donegal. Ireland's rugged coastline provides some fantastic waves, and there are plenty of surf schools that cater to all levels. Or if you're feeling brave, take a dip in the chilly Atlantic water for a refreshing sea swim. And let's not forget about the countless festivals and events that take place throughout the year, from the traditional music festivals and food fairs to literary events and cultural celebrations. There's always something happening in Ireland. One of the most famous is the St. Patrick Festival in Dublin, a lively celebration of Irish culture and heritage that takes place every March. Ireland is a paradise for nature lovers, with its diverse landscapes and abundant wildlife. Take a leisurely stroll through the beautiful gardens of Powercourt Estates in County Wicklow, where you'll find everything from formal gardens and terraces to serene lakes and wooded trails. Or explore the Bureen National Park in County Clare, a unique limestone landscape that is home to a rich variety of flora and fauna. If bird watching is your thing, head to the Skeelies Island, a remote outpost off the coast of County Kerry. Here, you can see puffins, gannets, and other seabirds in their natural habitat. And for a truly magical experience, visit the Gaylon Valley in County Wicklow, where you can walk among ancient monastic ruins and enjoy the tranquility of the surrounding mountains and lakes. One of the best ways to immerse yourself in Irish culture is to take part in one of the many festivals that are celebrated throughout the year. The Galway International Art Festival, held every July, is a fantastic event that showcases the best of Irish and international arts, with performances, exhibitions, and workshops taking place across the city. If you're visiting in September, be sure to check out the Lissin Varna Matchmaking Festival in County Clare. This unique event has been bringing people together for over 150 years with music, dancing, and plenty of opportunity to find romance. All you singers out there, we need to book our trip in September to attend this matchmaking festival. Who's on board with me? Let me know in the comments. And of course, there's Halloween, which has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain in Derry, Northern Ireland. The Halloween celebrations are legendary and with parades, fireworks, and spooky events that will delight both young and old. No trip to Ireland would be complete without exploring its many castles, each with its own unique charm and history. One of the most famous is Blarney Castle in County Cork, home to the legendary Blarney Stone. Legend has it, if you kiss the stone, you'll be granted the gift of eloquence. It's a fun and slightly nerve-wracking experience. You have to lean backwards over a steer drop to reach the stone. Another stunning castle is Ashford Castle in County Mayo. This luxurious hotel offers guests the chance to stay in a real castle and enjoy activities such as falconry, archery, and boat trips on Loch Curragh. And for a truly fairy tale experience, visit Kilmore Abbey in County Galway, a beautiful castle set against the backdrop of Connemara Mountains and surrounded by lush gardens. Ireland has a rich literary heritage, and book lovers will find plenty to inspire them. Dublin has been designated a UNESCO City of Literature, and you can explore the city literary history with a visit to the Dublin's Writing Museum or the James Joyce Center. Take a literary pub crawl and follow in the footsteps of famous writers like James Joyce, W.B. Yeats, and Samuel Beckett. In the county silo, you can visit the Yates Memorial Building and take a guided tour of the places that inspired W.B. Yeats' poetry. And in County Kerry, the Shemal Haney Home Place celebrates the life and work of the Nobel Prize winning poet. Music and dance are the heart of the Irish culture, and experiencing a traditional music session is a must-do when visiting Ireland. Head to a local pub where you'll often find musicians playing lively tunes on fiddles, flutes, and accordions. It's impossible not to tap your feet and join in the fun. If you're interested in learning more about Irish music and dance, consider taking a class or attending a performance. The Irish World Academy of Music and Dance and Limerick offer workshops and courses in traditional music and dance, while shows like Riverdance of Lord of the Dance showcase the incredible skill and energy of Irish dancers. Ireland's coastline is dotted with charming towns, dramatic cliffs, and beautiful beaches. One of the travelers' favorite coastal spots is the town of Dingle in County Kerry. This vibrant town is known for its colorful streets, friendly locals, and stunning views of the Atlantic Ocean. Explore the rugged beauty of the Dingle Peninsula and enjoy some fresh seafood at one of the town's many excellent restaurants. Another coastal gem is the town of Westport in County Mayo. Nestled at the foot of Croagh Patrick, a pyramid mountain, Westport offers a perfect blend of natural beauty and lively atmosphere. Take a walk along the Great Western Greenway, a scenic cycling and walking trail that follows the old railway line, and enjoy the stunning views of Clews Bay. Ireland is home to some of the truly magical gardens where you can lose yourself in a world of beauty and tranquility. One of the most famous is the Power Court Gardens in County Wicklow, spanning over 47 acres. These gardens features everything from formal terraces and cascading fountains to serene lakes and wooded walks. The views of the Sugarloaf Mountain are simply breathtaking. Another gem is the Mount Stewart Gardens in County Down. This National Trust property boasts a stunning array of plants from around the world, set against the backdrop of a beautiful mansion. Wandering through the Italian garden, the sunken garden, and the enchanting dodo terrace, you'll feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. Well, my dear listeners, we have reached the end of our journey through the magical land of Ireland. I hope this episode has inspired you to visit this beautiful country and discover its many wonders for yourself. From the breathtaking landscapes and rich history to the warm hospitality and vibrant culture, Ireland truly has something for everyone. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And give us a 5-star ratings wherever you listen to your podcasts. And if you have any questions or want to share your own travel experiences, feel free to leave a comment. I would love hearing from you all. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep the positive energy flowing. Single flore, and that is Irish for goodbye for now. And remember, the world is full of beautiful places and amazing experiences just waiting for you to discover. So go out there and let your passion for travel guide you to new adventures. See you next time on Energize Your Passion. This is Sunshine, signing off.